Well, in our first half hour, we brought you explosive allegations of sexual misconduct being leveled against Republican congressional candidate Carl DeMaio by a former DeMaio campaign staffer. Here is the second part of the story with DeMaio's response. CNN investigative reporter Chris Freitz brought Todd Bosnich's sexual misconduct allegations directly to Carl DeMaio at a campaign event earlier this week.
He says that, you were inappropriate in the office, that you would touch him, kiss him, grab his butt.
What I can say is the police department
let me finish the litany. And he also says that you went out for drinks with the staff, you drove him home.
Not true. None of it's
true. You grabbed his crotch.
DeMaio denied Bosnich's claims, saying that they are the cover story of a plagiarist and suspected criminal.
This is an individual that was let go by our campaign manager for plagiarism. A well-documented plagiarism incident of taking a report from the National Journal and passing it off as his own work. He was terminated. He admitted that he plagiarized. He apologized for plagiarizing. And when we told him he was no longer welcome in the staff and in the campaign office, even as a volunteer, he left. Days later, he broke in.
DeMaio claims San Diego police are investigating Bosnich for breaking into DeMaio's campaign headquarters, smashing computers, and cutting phone lines just days before the primary.
He's clearly troubled. He got caught for the damage that he did to the campaign, and now he's manufacturing, in essence, a cover story to explain away his actions. It's unfortunate. It's untrue. And my hope is that the police department will hold him accountable for his actions against our campaign.
DeMaio told reporter Freitz that he had evidence to show Bosnich was responsible for the break-in and to refute the allegations of sexual harassment.
Why don't you come back to the office? We'll walk you through every single email, text message. I think that you will be satisfied.
Freitz says he was briefly shown some documents and other materials, but Freitz says he wasn't allowed to copy them or even to describe them, and he says they did not on their own appear to refute Bosnich's claims. Police told Freitz they investigated the break-in and sent their findings to the district attorney for review, and Bosnich confirms he was interviewed by police. But he denies he broke into DeMaio's campaign office, and he also denies the plagiarism allegations. Freitz says he repeatedly tried to get detailed answers from the DeMaio campaign. He says a top GOP consultant accused CNN of going on a partisan witch hunt. Freitz followed up with a detailed list of questions, including whether the campaign manager knew about Bosnich's complaints. The DeMaio campaign then hired two high-powered Washington attorneys who asked for even more time and more information about what CNN had. CNN followed up with a second detailed letter laying out the information the lawyers requested. The next day, CNN got a response from the lawyers telling them to contact the DeMaio campaign with their questions. Their statement was almost exactly what they had said when CNN first began asking questions. Now, Todd Bosnich took a polygraph test, which showed no deception indicated in regard to his allegations against Carl DeMaio. And we just learned within the last hour or so that former San Diego County Democratic Party Chair Jess Durfee is asking California Attorney General Kamala Harris to take over the Bosnich case from DA Bonnie Dumanis. Durfee says Dumanis' high-profile support for DeMaio poses a potential conflict of interest.